Still got the Miata here. We got these new, brand new studs. Yeah, so we're gonna install those studs now. So here we go. Got it all tying down, everything, manifold to hot side to manifold, manifold to head, head to manifold. The only thing I need to do is EGR pipe, heat shield on, heater hose on, intake on, charge pipe on. I don't get why the ECU is underneath the driver pedals. Really obnoxious. Hole underneath. Let's put back together. Tightened. Everything.
The car didn't want to start.
Nope. Because
it was a setup.
It was a setup. So we touched the ECU, we touched the battery, and that's it. So I was thinking it was the ECU, but it really wasn't because the pump was running. So I guess the crank is held on by one nut or bolt.
The sensor.
Crank sensor is held on by one bolt.
Yep.
So it moves around, and the threads were stripped on where it was connected to, so it wasn't fully tightened, so it moves around. So I guess I nudged it when I was working down there, and it moved it away, so it didn't have spark or fuel.
The sensor moved because it wasn't tight to begin with. The bolt that came out of it was way too long for starters, and for two, when a new bolt got put in, thinking that was just the problem, come to find out it was the threads that were stripped out entirely. So that the crank sensor's been lucky this entire time. So pulled the bolt out, rethreaded the hole, threads work now, sensor's in, bolts in, it's locked down. Now it doesn't just move. The gap is set correctly as well. So fixed something that we didn't even know was a problem, and I'm sure he probably didn't know either. But things like that are setups. Not malicious by any means, but it's a setup, because it's not something, it's an unknown. You run into it and then you just have to deal with it when it happens. And you lose a whole bunch of time because of it, because it doesn't make any sense. You pull the turbo off, now the car doesn't start. It's unrelated. So it sends you on a goose chase, chasing geese, to come to find out you're looking for a duck the whole time. Either way, it's all done now, and we can drive it out and send this guy home. With the Miata done and the owner on the way to come pick this up, we're moving on to the DB. Brake lines showed up. This is the last piece, and then this car is ready to go after that. We got our Goodrich brake lines. Only name brand stuff. Please, especially when it comes to stuff like this, stop buying crap on eBay and Amazon. $25 for a stainless brake line set. Shipped is not good. All our brake lines are in on the Integra, front and rear. They look good. They smell good. Everything bled the way it was supposed to. This side is perfect. Everything. The fluid is nice and clean. Crystal clear. Liquid. The Integra is completely done now. See, the Miata is gone. IS300 is on the lift. Picked up the gaskets today. I went over. So I'm going to pull the rest of the intake manifold out and swap those out, put it all back together, and then we'll just basically be on standby. We are going to do some other minor maintenance stuff. I forgot. We're going to do some minor maintenance stuff because his brake lines, because of the ABS relocation, the brake lines are actually sitting on the turbos. So we're going to fix that. So Miata's done. IS300 is in work. The DA is done. RX8 left. So these two cars here are both going to disappear ideally by the end of the week. Starting tomorrow, we're going to pick up on the 2J truck. The only thing left on this truck, at least to close out this phase, the only thing left on this truck is to build a trans brace. This should be beginning its journey to Japan tomorrow. That is all for today. Miata went home, DA got finished, some stuff got picked up. I had some stuff to do before work, so I wasn't here to do a great deal, but Josue held it down. He did the thing. But yeah, it's a good Tuesday. Tomorrow's gonna be a good Wednesday. We're gonna do some arts and crafts. It's very exciting. Yeah, so see you guys tomorrow.